Hey you guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I know it's been a minute and we apologize. There's many excuses we could say, but here we are. If you are new, my name is Victoria. I am one half of the channel with Derek. We do lifestyle vlogs together, as well as I'll dabble in some hauls, and Derek will do his own thing in some film related videos. Yeah, we do some fun stuff on this channel together, so I would love for you to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Hit the bell for notifications for our new videos. Obviously it's been a while since we've filmed, and we do have, a couple reasons. Like, one main reason was actually the reason for this video. As you can see by the title, I do have, a story to tell. I did have some surgery before, this pandemic in about mid-February. I was updating you guys over video, which you'll see again in the rest of this video. But after that, I wasn't really in the mindset to make videos, or, we weren't sure what to film, of course. And then, the pandemic started, and pretty much all we've been doing is not much, just like you guys. So that's why, the gist of why we haven't filmed. Obviously, we're in crazy times right now. I do want to address that just really quickly because it is crazy. It's affecting all of us, and I hope you guys are all being safe and healthy, and everyone is, pushing through. But anyways, the purpose for this intro part of the video is to explain what procedure I had. Now, I originally did film this intro before my actual surgery. I had some like raw, real emotions where I was like scared and nervous, and I didn't know what to expect, and I didn't really know what to explain other than like why I was having it. So, it's kind of a blessing in disguise that that footage got deleted somehow. My cat's here and he's stretching and it's really cute. I wish you could see. I'm here now months after, to kind of intro it and explain it again. Based on the title, if we put it in there, I did have a breast reduction, and I've been wanting this procedure for like as long as I can remember, probably early university. So it's been like, I don't even know, 7 years at this point, almost 10 years, and I'm getting so old. So I've been wanting this for a really long time. I've always had a lot of issues with, my health, getting headaches, back pains, just like tension, crazy self-esteem issues because of it. They were honestly way too big for my body. Like, it was not proportionate at all. I always had, bigger breasts. They basically were like a C to D in high school. Like, they were already very large and they just kept getting bigger. I would gain weight, lose weight, and it would just kind of like either get bigger and stay bigger, or just, start getting saggy, drooping, but also being really big. So if I wore a bra, they would spill out. Like, there was no size that worked for me. Don't leave. Is it here for the mummies? So yeah, that's basically the reason, a little bit of the reason, a quick summary of the reason why I got this surgery. In Canada, we do have health coverage called OHIP, and I thought, when I was researching it years ago, I was like, one, there's no way I could ever afford this. Two, there's no way I'd be covered. So I kind of put it off. I did research of where I wanted to go, but I put it off for a few years. I finally decided to make the appointment to see my doctor and get a consultation at least. How the procedure works if you want to get covered with OHIP in Canada. It's probably not like this in the States. Sorry. So if you don't want to get covered, basically just go to your doctor, explain, what issues you're having. Obviously it can't just be cosmetic, otherwise it won't happen. But if you are having issues, then you can explain that. They can just refer you to a surgeon. My doctor in particular actually referred me directly to the place I wanted to go to. I went there, and then I went to the doctor, got the consultation. He basically just looked at my body and like measured me, and took down like my statement of how I was feeling, and then sent it off to, I guess, OHIP. I actually don't really know where they send it to. It's a 6 to 8 week application process. So they put all that through as your application. You just kind of wait and see if you get approved. For me, they said that sometimes it takes 2 times to go through. So I waited 8 weeks, and then I called and was like, I haven't heard anything back. Like, what's going on? And they were like, okay, we'll put it through again. And then I think a week or 2 later, I got a call and I got approved. 100% covered for the surgery, which was such a crazy blessing and miracle. I just cried hysterically. I was so excited. After you get the call that you're approved, you go back for a second consultation and kind of get more information on the surgery and book a date. Initially too, like when I had the first consultation, I want to really emphasize that I loved the doctor. I think that's so important. I know a couple of people who've had the same doctor, and I initially wanted to go to that one because I had known people who'd gone to him, and like you like will for sure guarantee, you know, a great job. But they had told me his bedside manner wasn't as great, so I was like, you know, that's important to me, and I really want to make sure that I vibe with the doctor. To go through something so scary and so intense, you really want to be able to trust the doctor and talk to the doctor and have that open communication and feel comfortable. Obviously, as well, I searched the doctor and made sure I was looking at his before and after results. Obviously, super important, more than anything, more than bedside manner, but he had both. So I really, really, really liked him. Made the appointment right away. I thought I was gonna have to wait years. Like, I thought I would be on a waiting list. I had seen another video of a girl in Vancouver, and she had waited, like, the wait list was like 3 years or something. I was like, oh my God, what if that happens to me? And it didn't. It was like I could have had it like a month or two later. And I was like, I need some time. So I think it was October. And then I picked February. Initially, surgery was February 14th. It was pushed forward. And then I got it done on February 11th. All right, good morning, guys. Driving to the hospital. Trying to pretend like this is not the second time we filmed this. We're on our way to the hospital for the surgery. Traffic. We have to be there 2 hours before the surgery, so that's why it's so early.
Reason?
I don't know.
The reason for that?
Probably for me to like take pills and I really don't know, to be honest. We'll see when we get there. I have no idea about anything. I like felt prepared, and then I realized when it comes down to actual like hospital part, I have no idea what's going on.
They sent you a package that none of that.
No. It just says like when you get here, go here. And don't put on creams and lotions and all that stuff. So it feels really weird. Took all my piercings out, except for like some of my top ones. They can just tape that. But yeah, I feel really bare. All my jewelry's off. My piercings are off. No hair oil, no body cream. It's weird.
Truly naked.
Plain Jane.
Beautiful Jane.
I got my zip up on because I figured I might as well just wear it there. I have a beige nude ensemble from H&M men's section sweats.
Comfy.
Just pop it on to say we're on our way to get her done.
Here we go. It's happening.
It's happening. Maybe we'll get a clip of me in the hospital gown.
I don't know if, like, it might be one of those hospitals that, like, I mean, all hospitals are very strict on, like, no cell phones allowed. But
we're going to be waiting for 2 hours. They gotta allow us to have our phones on us.
Yeah, I brought my laptop, so.
Like, yeah, that's not, I'm sure it's fine because it's like the surgical unit. Like, people are supposed to be waiting for people, I guess. I don't know.
We'll see. But for now, traffic. Nice.
Aren't I cute?
You look great.
It's the cutest I've ever looked, probably.
Love it. Can we take this outfit home?
Not big incisions. You just kind of have to stare at a screen really to get anything. But yeah.
What's up? It's day 2. Day after the surgery. It's probably around 1. I meant to film in the morning, but I kept napping. Just all set up with all my pillows and my table close by with my water and my Gatorade and everything that I need. Here's my bandages. Some leftover pen marks. Get my bandages taken off tomorrow, actually. Oh, tomorrow already. Feels really soon to get my bandages taken off. Like 2 days later, I get my bandages taken off.
It's just to, like, keep them clean, keep the area clean.
Yeah, because he wants me to shower. I have this weird like tickle in my throat because of the tube that they put down so it can help me breathe, and I can't stop coughing. It's so annoying. What, you don't want me on camera?
It's your show, not mine.
What? You're part of this. The tickle is really annoying. I think it's the most annoying part of the whole thing.
Of the whole thing, really?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not in too much pain.
That's awesome.
I've been taking Tylenol. So the pills I just have an anti-inflammatory, an antibiotic, and a narcotic, which I'm trying not to take. I prefer to just take a Tylenol or something. So, yeah, I just have the Tylenol on standby. If I really feel like at nighttime I should take the narcotic, then I will. I took it last night, but I was kind of in and out of sleep, and I don't know if it was because of that or just...
I think it was because you were restricted.
Yeah, like, I had to sleep in the bed with this, and... like trying not to move because I'm such a side sleeper and stomach sleeper, so it was really hard. So I don't know, I just was really uncomfortable, and I woke up with a really bad back pain and neck pain and a headache because of sleeping. So I actually really much prefer the couch and having all the pillows behind me.
Maybe we'll have a slumber party tonight on the couch.
Yeah? You want to sleep on the couch?
Why
Overall, day 2 not so bad. Day 1 again wasn't horrible because I was on anesthesia the whole time, but waking up from anesthesia was kind of like not great. Compared to my wisdom teeth, it was a different experience. Waking up from my wisdom teeth was like fun and like druggy and like woo, but this one was like I kept feeling like I was gonna throw up. I was like so nauseous, basically like flu-like symptoms. Like I was shaking, and I was like kind of cold but mostly just shaking like crazy. So they kept putting like blankets over me. I had like 5 blankets on me at one point, which wasn't even helping because I was just shaking.
Little burrito.
The guy who was there initially, I guess where you wake up after anesthesia, he was like not even paying attention to me, and I'm like, I'm cold as my teeth are like chattering, and he like left to go to the phone at one point, answer the phone. It was so weird. But anyway, other than that guy, the hospital was great. Everyone took care of me really well. The pre-op was really like sweet. Everyone took care, like making sure I was good, telling me what was going on the whole time, like what they're about to do, what they're going to do. So it was really good.
Everyone was super friendly.
The hospital was really nice, really like upgraded. I think it was a new location. I think they built it pretty new, so it was really nice. So I walked with the nurse right into the operating room, like directly in. With like, it was huge, and it's just like this one bed with all these like screens around you, and it's like in a T shape with like, so your body and then your arms just laid across. You get strapped in, and then when they like talk to you for a bit, they're like try to get to know you, you know, try to make you feel nice, and then put the mask over you, and I started dozing off, and that's it. And then you wake up and it's all done. So half of you is gone. The first thing I said to my mom was, I can see my stomach. So it's weird. I don't know what they look like yet. I'm trying not to look at them too much, even though right now it feels like I'm in prepubescent 8-year-old.
No.
But I don't know. It's because I can't really see. It's all bandaged.
Until it's fully healed. That's what we agreed.
Yeah. I think I'm kind of scared of what I'm going to look down and see, like, just stitches and grossness.
You just have to keep telling yourself you're in the healing stages.
I know.
Like you just had surgery.
I know. I finally ate my first actual meal. Mm-hmm. You made me avocado toast. Yesterday I just had one slice of toast and then like some soup, but that's it because I was hungry, but they told me not really to eat much, so.
Being a caregiver isn't that bad.
No?
No, I could do it.
Aww.
Full time.
Yeah? It's hard to like not do things yourself.
I told her before this, don't be afraid to ask for help because she's a very independent person when it comes to doing things. So I had to make it very clear that she needs to ask for help. Like little things, like even like getting yourself up off the couch. You have been pretty good at doing that. And I think that's good for you too, like muscle movement. you know, getting up and walking around.
It's hard to gauge what I should be doing and what I shouldn't be doing either, because I know I shouldn't be pushing myself off the bed or off the couch with my hands, but then also, like, if I'm using my upper half, like my abdomen, to lift myself, is that not also straining my chest? Which is worse, like pushing myself off or using my abdomen? And
I think the only thing they said to truly avoid is swishing up here. Other than that,
and lifting, raising your hand. These are my little bracelets, by the way. I should take these off. They gave me...
You're still in the hospital, a la Derek.
They gave me a red one for my allergies, even though I don't have allergies to medication. I don't know why they did that.
It doesn't even list anything on the band.
It doesn't list anything, so that means that every single, like, nurse or whoever I interacted with, and then there was a lot, they all had to ask me what I was allergic to, and I'm like, it's just food, like, it's nothing. Don't even worry about it. I put some jewelry back on so I feel like myself again. My rings, my swollenness. So they gave you they gave me like IV drip with like sodium watered down, I don't know, saline solution. It was so swollen. Like, I'm telling you, I couldn't even close my hands properly, and they just felt like giant sausages. I had like marks all on my fingers as if I was wearing rings and had just taken them off, which is so weird because I'd taken my rings off like way before that. It was so funny trying to like wash my hands or like just do anything. They felt so weird, and my face was a little swollen. I think it's coming down a bit now. I wonder how like that affects. I wonder if they're gonna be even smaller. We'll see.
But for now,
we're
gonna binge Boy Meets World.
So probably check in tomorrow again at the hospital, maybe. We'll see. Bye. Hey, so it's been a couple days since I filmed last. Excuse obviously my appearance. Like, I haven't been able to properly do my hair, comb my hair. So right now it's day 4 post-op. I got my bandages taken off on Thursday, and I had my surgery on Tuesday. So pretty quickly after my surgery, they took the bandages off. However, the bandages weren't really bandages. They were just basically like a gauze blanket taped over my chest. So they took that off. The doctor looked at me, and he actually told me to lift both my hands over my head, which I thought was quite strange because everywhere I've ever seen or heard is, even up until the like right before the surgery, the nurses just said, like, you know, don't lift your arms. So I don't know why he told me to do that. I guess, you know, he obviously knows more than I do, and stuff has advanced, but I've been pretty careful. So after taking the bandages off, I took the first shower and I did wash my hair. However, I was still really careful about how high I was lifting my arms because I'm just still scared of like ripping some stitches or whatever. So I didn't I feel like I didn't fully wash my hair properly. Like the bottom part, because my hair's so long, so I was like scared to like reach over and down. Anyways, that's probably not important or interesting at all. After showering, I did notice TMI, gross, if anyone's grossed out, skip over, like leakage coming from just the right incision. So I don't know if I irritated it in the shower or what was happening, but we did call the clinic and they said it was normal. It's just my body responding to trauma. Just to keep an eye on it. The swelling has actually gone down a lot. I was really scared. Look at my rat's nest. Ugh. I've been really worried and nervous about the size this whole time because obviously when you're lying down too, like, it's, when you lay down, like, the chest muscles widen. So I don't know if it was just because I've been laying down and they looked a lot bigger, or it was the swelling. But I've been taking my anti-inflammatories, and they do look a bit smaller this morning. So I'm hoping, you know, that's just all the swelling going down, and hopefully it'll go down a little bit more. be a little bit smaller because I was worried, but I feel like they're a good size. You know, it's obviously way smaller than what I had before, but they're still proportionate, I'd say, to my body. Still gives me a little bit of like curve, but nothing like too crazy and too big. But yeah, again, we'll see. I'll just check back in like post like 1 month or whatever. But yeah, so far so good. I'm gonna take it easy again today. I don't want to irritate the right side anymore. It is really red from after the shower. I don't know if, again, like I irritated more, but I wanted to keep it clean so it didn't get infected. So I was trying to like clean it, but very gently. So we'll see. I don't know what that's gonna be like. I have another doctor's appointment and another check-in on next Thursday. So a week from when I got my bandages taken off, he wanted to see me again. So we're gonna go next Thursday to see the doctor again. I still have some tape over the actual incisions, so I'm assuming he's gonna take that off in that appointment. Other than that, oh, and yesterday our water was shut off for the entire day, literally from 10 a.m. to it just came back on this morning at 7 a.m. So over 24 hours. Does that make sense? Couldn't refill my Brita to continue keeping hydrated. Couldn't really go to the bathroom. Well, we could, but we couldn't flush. Couldn't shower, so I had to wait till this morning, which is fine. But yeah, it was very irritating, especially when all I wanted to do was just get clean and I couldn't, and drink water and I couldn't. It was so frustrating. But the water is finally back on. Just gonna lay back on the couch some more. Maybe I will take a walk today or tomorrow. Monday is family day in Canada, so I will be transporting to my mom's house, but that's pretty much just all I'll be doing, and then probably laying on the couch again. See you guys next time. It's gonna be interesting without a tripod.
So true.
Alrighty, so today is
Family day.
well, yeah. I was gonna get to that. Today is almost 1 week since surgery, so I think like 6 days post-op. And it's family day in Canada, so I'm finally going out of the house, and we're about to go to my parents' place for lunch, or early dinner, and we're just gonna stop at Starbucks first, but I thought I'd pop in and say hello for almost 1 week later.
She's doing all right.
I was able to put a little bit of foundation on today. Probably shouldn't be lifting this camera like this. But it's fine. Yeah, I've been doing more things slowly but surely.
Becoming the independent woman she once was.
Yeah. But it does, like, I can definitely, whenever I do something
Doggies!
for a little too long, I can feel like the incision's starting to hurt. So yeah, just trying to take it easy still, but also still want to do some stuff.
Yes.
Secure the bag. You want to sit?
Yes, let's sit. Use this as my footstool.
I feel like a robot every time I'm trying to move.
Careful at the table. How you doing?
Decent.
Yeah?
Yeah, feels
All
nice
right.
to be out.
Better with the Starbucks in your hands?
Trying to poop.
What'd you get?
I got a blonde hazelnut latte with coconut milk, of course. Hey guys, I'm back with a little update. It's been a while since I've even given an update, which my apologies. Honestly, it's been like just taking it day by day, and it's also been really boring because I've just been sitting at home trying to do as little as possible, just laying on the couch, watching stuff, trying to recover. So I didn't want to give you the same footage every single time I had an update of just like, you know, sitting on the couch again. So today is March 1st. It's officially, okay, it's almost 3 weeks post-op. I am still definitely healing. I've had 2 tape changes since I spoke to you last. I believe I've had 2 since. The last time I went in for my last follow-up was on February 27th, which was 2 weeks and 3 days post-op. I had what I thought was going to be my last tape change, and I thought they were just going to be off. But then they actually put more on and then scheduled me for 2 weeks after that. So in another week and a half, I think that's the when they're officially going to take the tapes off. I don't know if that even is interesting to you guys. It's hard for me to like explain what's been going on again, because like not much has. 2 weeks after the surgery, I did go back to work, and it's been hard to kind of like adjust back to like going into work and doing things in a modified way. It's not easy to just go and ask somebody else to do something for you that, you know, there's a customer asking you to do something and like reach for something, or, you know, pick up something heavy for them or whatever, carry it to the counter, and I can't just go and ask someone else to do it. I mean, I guess like I could, but sometimes it just doesn't work like that. So it has been hard to go back like with, you know, the modified duties. So I have noticed actually that my pain is a lot different now than it was right after surgery. Like I didn't really have much pain. It was just kind of awkward and sore and weird. But like now I feel a lot of the healing, I think. I started now to wear a sports bra just a couple days just to kind of protect my skin against like my work tops. But other than that, I've been pretty much going braless, which is really cool because like they're so perky and like nice. And hopefully that stays for a while. 3 weeks out, feeling pretty good overall. Still think they're swollen. At least I hope they're still swollen. You know, they do take shape officially 6 months after the surgery. That's when they are officially healed. My surgeon also said the last time I saw him that the stitches, even though they're dissolvable, still take 130 days to actually fully dissolve. So I can only imagine I really need to not do like overextensive work until that 130 days is up, just so in case, you know, doubt anything will happen, but in case like a stitch pops, I would like die if that happened. But yeah, I've pretty much been back to normal. Just making sure not to like lift really heavy things or exert like a lot of like pressure. I have been like pretty sore on my armpits here, but I don't know if that's just because I haven't been really using, you know, my arms and my strength or anything. But yeah, that's another thing that I've been feeling. I hope this helped. If anyone has any questions, absolutely leave them in the comments below, and I will answer them to the best of my experience and my knowledge. He's the best nurse ever.
What?
Look how shit this quality is.
Because so dark.
Get you a partner that'll take care of you when you can't take care of yourself. Or shouldn't.
Shouldn't.
Or shouldn't.
Absolutely should not.
Shouldn't take care of
There were
yourself.
times that she wanted to.
Yeah.
Because she's so stubborn.
Bye.
See ya, bye.
Today is May 12th. It's been 3 months yesterday. You can kind of see what they look like. They were so much bigger. I felt really skeptical about posting before and after photos, and I think I just decided on kind of posting bathing suit sort of shots or bra shots. So kind of got the gist. I'm sitting, it's kind of a weird angle, but basically they took over my entire torso almost. Like my surgeon was basically saying that when I was bra off, they might have been like about here. Something like that. Something crazy. Coming back for follow-ups, I was just like, in my head, they're still too big. I'm stressed. And then he'd show me the before photo, and I was like, whoa. I am so grateful for this process. I have a feeling it's still not the size that I would have wanted. I really would have wanted even smaller. You don't really pick a size. So that's another thing I wanted to explain too. I think most doctors do this. I'm not really sure. But he emphasized that Victoria's Secret's 34 double D is probably different than Aerie or, I don't know, Le'Veon Rose. What are lingerie stores? So sizes are different in every store, so you can't just go and be like, I want to be a 34C. That was hard for me to wrap my head around because the whole time I was just like, I want to be like, I'm a 32. I want to be a 32C or like even a B. And he was telling me that how it would work would be take the most off you can, take kind of halfway, or take the least off you can and just take a little bit off. I was no way gonna take the least off, but I didn't really know what his version of a lot or a medium amount was. I don't know. I mean, I think I probably would have liked to choose the most amount, but also didn't want to be like coming out with 8 cups. So I'm hoping I can just like get really, really fit, and hopefully they shrink a little bit more. So if any of you have tips for that, let me know, please. Either way, like no matter how I feel about the size now, they're 100% better than they were before. I feel lighter, I feel better. It has helped my self-esteem way more. I haven't really worn a proper sized bra, but I assume I'm a 32D now, I think. The last time I wore an actual bra before the surgery, I was probably a 32 triple to quadruple D. I say that because I would buy a triple, but I would still not really fit into it. Did you want to get out? Now, lots of improvements have happened for these surgeries. A lot of people would get the anchor scarring, so it goes like this, down and under the boob, as well actually as the nipple, I think. But now they just have the lollipop method, so it's around the nipple and down. So just lollipop. Oh my god, shut up. Shut up. You're being so rude. I was so worried about the scarring. I am prone to keloid scars. So I was like, another thing to worry about, you know, I'm just gonna get keloid scarring. And for some reason, I have not gotten them. I don't know if maybe they will come, but I mean, it's been 3 months, and I think if I was gonna get them, I would have gotten them by now. They've been healing really, really well. I was healing really quickly. I've kind of been not even religiously putting vitamin E bio oil on them. Other than that, like, I've really done nothing, which is kind of horrible, especially because I was worried about having keloid scarring. I just recommend that if you are worried about that, definitely get, you know, some vitamin E oil or those like patches, like I know there's like patches that you can get that help scarring. Honestly, even if you do keloid scar or your scars are not great, one, they will get better. Over time, they're definitely going to get better. I mean, even now, like, just because I'm not keloid scarred, okay, he's getting aggressive. They are still healing. You know, there's a little bit of discoloration, and that will definitely go away over time. I just know that it will. That's just how scars work. If scars are the most of your worries, honestly, the process is so worth it to have some scars. No one's really going to see them, unless you want them to. The last clip you saw, I still had my tapes on the incision, so I just want to touch on that. I had my tapes on for almost 4 weeks after the surgery, and then they just kept changing them. Now, through this whole process of having those tapes on my incisions, I was so incredibly itchy, and by the last week and a half or 2 weeks, I was so itchy and rashy. Like, you could already tell around the tapes that I was getting really red and irritated. I was just so rashy and raw and like, this is gross. Not like infection crusty, but like just hard because of all the itching and the reactions. I think I'm allergic to the tapes. It's just the medical tapes, like the clear ones with the ridges. I assume I'm allergic to the glue. That actually lasted a really long time, and I'm still kind of recovering with what I probably scarred myself from itching so much. But my sister gave me this crazy cream. I put it on about like 4 or 5 times, and it was gone. Now, I had the surgery February 11th, and quarantine and like massive isolation started at the end of March. By the time I got my tapes off, that was my last appointment. I was supposed to have a follow-up 3 or 4 weeks later, actually, and that wasn't gonna happen. And I did really want to actually talk about my rashing. If anyone has this surgery, you know, after this video and they're like looking for advice, I would consult your doctor 100% and see what they advise for you. But for me, I couldn't do that. So yeah, I just wanted to touch on that because obviously my last update being March 1st was not an accurate, you know, after effect. Okay, hi, hello. This clip might look different because camera cut off and I don't know where it cut off. So we're just gonna... My main thing 3 months later with pain is, you know, a little bit of too much exercise or like too much activity can activate a little bit of pain. I'm having more pain for some reason in my right breast than my left. Don't know why. It feels like so long ago, but it actually has only been 3 months and I'm not fully healed. So it's okay to take time, let yourself heal, and don't go crazy. Because I'm not walking around at work, I'm obviously gaining, you know, quarantine belly. I'm trying to do some exercising. I did yoga this morning. I mostly try to focus on my legs versus like my legs and my butt versus my upper half, just to try not to get too crazy there and hurt myself, and just follow the advice of your doctor. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was probably so rambly and all over the place, and I apologize. This is my final update. 3 months post-op. Literally 3 months. What a coincidence. I struggled so hard with remaking this video because I was so upset about the footage being gone. Hope again you guys are all keeping safe and healthy. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Check out our other YouTube videos if you are new, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye guys.